Hi, Andrew here from the Mining Coach. Just another webinar leading on from the other one about the problems that employers are having at the moment, and just talk about why people fail. And the biggest reason people fail is because they're not across all the mining information. So when you get to site for the first time, you get literally hit with a wall of information that they expect you to do in the first 3 days, and a lot of people miss it and they tick and flick and they don't understand things properly, and then they get sprung doing something wrong 2 or 3 months into it. And if you get sprung doing something wrong in the first 6 months, it's normally a window seat on the next plane ride out for most new starters. And that's one of the reasons why they go through so many people. Now, people do fail breathos. If you fail a breatho in the first 6 months, you'll probably see a window seat. Other people fail drug tests. They do silly things. They don't show up for planes often, miss a lot of time off work. All those sort of things is going to lead to them not taking you on full time, because at the moment there's a 6-month probation period when they start you. You are a full-time worker, but you've got to make it through that 6 months before you're full-time. If you don't make it through that 6 months, then if anything happens in that first 6 months, they can just dismiss you without a real lot of bother, and they do that often. And they often like to make examples of people doing that. And that's just the nature of the beast. How can you fix it? Easy. Try and learn as much about it as you can before you go in. So the information, when you get it, you're getting it for the second time, not for the first time. And that really has a really good result on people getting through. And that's why people in the employment departments, they always want experienced people, because experienced people coming to site always work out so much better than taking on new starters. They've been having the problem with new starters for the last 20 years like this. And it's a really hard problem to solve. It's not easy. A lot of people say you just need to extend the time out to give people more time to take on the information. You know, how long do you need to take on the information? That's the question, to understand it properly and to think about it and actually know about it. And that's one of the good things about the courses, is that it lets you do it in your own time. But it's reasonable for employers, I think, to put their amount of information that they do in their first 3 days or 4 days, as a lot do.